I'm down here by the creek this morning. Good morning, Monterey, Texas Girls Farm. And yeah, we got a lot of rain last night, but one thing I was really surprised to see is there's water. And it's flowing slowly, but I think the reason it's flowing slowly is because of all the debris. As you can see, there's a little dam there, and it's flowing just a little stream. And then it's flowing down there. And I think we're going to walk down here where that big old pile is. So nice and jacket weather this morning. Let's see. We'll get up as close as we can over here. But I don't think it's totally restricted the flow. But you can see the trash and stuff coming down. And that's the mess. So let's go to the other side of it and see if it ran over the bank last night, or if because all that debris in it slowed it down and we have a trickling stream. Wouldn't that be nice? Keep a trickling stream. But I guess it's only runoff when it rains. But my sister and I, is that not a massive tree? I mean, that's just a massive tree. There's my hand. You see? And it's just huge. And he's got some more logs. He brought his trailer back yesterday. He said if it didn't rain today, he'd come and get some of these logs that he's got down and maybe fall some more trees. But let's go right up here, because this was originally that branch from the ice storm that broke. So it's still slowly trickling. And then there's more debris I see right there, which all this may be a good thing. I can do that, clean all this stuff out and do that with something else. And it doesn't look like it got up and washed over the culvert this time. Impressive. And a trickling stream going through the culvert, coming out. Come on, Jim. Yeah, nothing washed up and over this time. And then we'll just walk. I haven't walked down there. I heard a big old bang last night. I thought something got struck by lightning, which it could be any of these trees. So then we still have more debris and trash, and then more debris, leaves and stuff, and it gets cluttered. But you know, with the clutter, the water is still flowing. I'm trying to watch where I'm going. More debris. And anyway, me and my sister were talking about, look at all that debris in there. Somehow making it where that feeds into a small pond. Dig out a small pond over here somewhere. I don't know where would be the best. It may be right after the culvert. I don't know. They kind of did that at their place. Is that we were talking about it. They said that's not all we did. And then they culverted out the other side. So we just made the pipe higher. So if it got full, it ran over all this debris. So this must have been from the time before. So there must be so much debris in there. I don't see any more water running. I mean, any place over here would be nice to have a little pond. I'm thinking over here where it's open, and we could do, both sides. Do both sides from the culvert, and then dam it up and put another culvert higher, so when it got to a certain level, it would then start coming out. Well, there's another tree that's fell right there. So who knows? There could have been something struck by lightning. There's some more dead trees. Wouldn't it be nice when we can actually see up and through there? And he's gonna go up in there and thin and clear out. And yeah, I've never walked down in the middle section. I don't even know how steep it is because it's so thick up through there. But I mean, it looks about the same steepness, if not a little bit more than it is over that way where we usually walk up. But yeah, it'd be so nice when it kind of gets opened up and where you can see up in there, see the hillside, and from the hillside see over here. But yeah, I got down here because I wanted to check out the creek, and I don't even know what kind of bush that is coming up, but it's a wild looking thing. There's some kind of tree in the middle, cow vine growing all over it, and then some wild thing. I think it's all the same kind of tree, but that's some wild looking stuff right there. Nasty looking tree. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking. You know, since the tree fell over here, just open it up, and it would have to clean up some of that so it would fill and stuff. But it's, you know, the water's got to be flowing down. We just can't see it because it's still on this side. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, and yeah, it's still running right there. So a lot of debris, a lot of leaves, a lot of trees, a lot of trash, more debris than trash, but that's what's going on. But I got in touch, well, my sister got in touch with a guy that's building his own, like, barn dominium, barn house, whatever you want to call it, that's on her mail route, and she stopped and talked to him yesterday and asked if he built for other people, which he said he's in the process of helping 2 other friends build theirs. Look at that big tree. And if he might be interested in doing a pole barn with some living quarters. And he said, sure. He said, let me, you know, check into it. And she said, you know, I just wanted to get some estimates. So I called him yesterday, left a message. He texted me back, and yeah, if it doesn't rain today, he may try to come over and look where I want to put it, because I told him I probably need some groundwork done up there. But yeah, so maybe we're getting a little bit of progress. At least I get one estimate, since my cousin's son hadn't got back with me yet, and he's a busy young man. But yeah, I'm just trying to get some estimates to see what it's going to cost to build, because like I've told y'all, I want to try to get it built with the cash from the sale of the house in Virginia and pay off one credit card that I've been using to bring the travel trailer and get that there. But isn't it going to be pretty when it all, I mean, you can see where Charlotte's cleared, and you can see all the grass coming in, but what you can really see, I mean, from here, it looks like grass. Come on, June. Maggie's done. She started off walking with me, and then she ventured off on her own. Eggs are doing good in the little incubator. It's pretty neat. You just got to keep the water levels checked, and it has an automatic turner. I figure I'd wait about 10 days in and maybe candle some of them to see, you know, if they're viable. But yeah, all things new, learning process. Yeah, look at that grass. So that just shows you what getting some sunlight in here will do. I don't know. I think those look like those little onions, but there's grass. Isn't that wonderful? Look, grass all up and through there, up and through there. So, got grass over here. And I looked up those plants last year. They are edible, but you have to wait. They have little yellow berries on them. When you see the white flowers, then there's a berry. Well, you have to wait until they turn yellow before you can eat them. And I think you can make jellies and stuff out of them. I forgot the name of them. We call them, me and Shane call them fairy umbrellas. But they're all over the place. And I see on YouTube or out on the internet that people actually harvest them and sell them. And I think they have some medicinal value, you know, all that holistic home remedy stuff. But yeah, you can see them all over in the grass. And this big old thing needs to be set on fire. Yeah, that's one. Yeah, intimidation. But got a few dogwoods blooming, but you can see them all budding out up there getting ready. And then the ones on the other side of the driveway. And that's a mess down there, but look at the grass. Look at the grass. Just opening it up and letting God's sunshine get down in between these trees. Everything is possible. Even like this right here, you can see grass. That's what's coming up over there where Charlotte's been tilling. So slow and steady. Just keep slow and steady. And you know, it's going to take a while, but we're going to start first over on that side and probably fence off a whole section back to the other fence and then run it back up like I was telling to the road and fence the front. So, but that'll be first. I think I know how I want to do it. Yeah, that's planned. And Junior, I'm looking at some little dogwoods everywhere, but that's what we're out here today. Just wanted to come and check out the creek and keep trying to get some ideas of what to do. Look at this cow vine. I'll be glad when all that stuff's gone. And yeah, look at the vegetation. And the goats would love to be over here. I got to figure out a way. And that's another purpose for the fence, because the fence gets here, I could always section off another spot. And with the electric fence, move the electric box and let the goats, you know, go and keep them protected. So, anyway, just wanted to show y'all what's happening. Let's walk over to the edge of this pen right here real quick and see if we see any grass trying to come up on this side. I know there's grass trying to come up on the other side, but I wanted to see this side. There's some grass. Yep, little sprigs here and there. But I'm going to move this fence so I can burn this pile and burn that pile and make it go out further this way. And yeah, it's trying. I see some little bitty, yep, it's all trying. So that's what happens when you get some sunshine and stuff that's been covered for years and never been able to get the sun to it. All right, everybody's been fed. They all made it through. Charlotte, it's funny. You know, she had pretty much tore that board off her shelter, so I took it off. Well, when it rained last night, yeah, she got wet. So she didn't like it. So I propped the board back up there, but I'm going to have to do something right there to make sure the water doesn't go in. Anyway, there's the view from back here. Looks so much better getting cleared out. And all my burn piles burnt down pretty daggum good yesterday. even with the rain. So if y'all like the content, come over and give us a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, come on over and subscribe. We're trying to get 1,000 subs and 400 hours of watch time so we can get monetized. I talked about that a little bit in the last video. So hope where you are the weather's nice and pretty today. I don't know if it's got up to 60 yet or not, but it's nice out here. There's Junior. But isn't it just beautiful? You know, God's creations in nature and all the big beautiful trees. Big beautiful trees. Well, we'll keep some of the great big ones. But, y'all have a good day, and we'll catch y'all later. Peek of what me and the tree man attempted to get going a little while later.